All right, Sherdog.com with Paul Craig. So, unbeaten prospect, a lot of hype around you. Do you feel any added pressure now that you're in the UFC and there is a lot of hype around you?
I don't feel it. If there is, I don't feel it. I know I've got a full nation behind me. The UK is behind me and show me mass amounts of love. I've got some American fans out there showing me love, and I hope after this fight I'm going to get some Australian fans.
How big is MMA in Scotland, and how big of a star are you right now in Scotland?
Myself as a star in Scotland, I feel like I'm like a Z-lister, man. I could go on like a really naff TV show, like, you know, the ones that nobody watches. I could be on one of them, but with regards to MMA is quickly rising, and it's through guys like Conor McGregor, and it's through the UFC coming to Scotland. It's still very, very early days for MMA in Scotland, and I believe that it's just going to blow up within the next year, and especially having a guy in the UFC makes it that bit bigger. I know we've had some UFC guys before, but nobody that's getting exposure like myself.
Do you feel as though that you have the weight of Scotland on your shoulders now coming into this?
I would like to think so. You know, I love Scotland. It's my hometown. I would like to think that everybody's behind me and that weight is right on there. The love that I've felt from Scotland is good. And not only Scotland, but the UK.
So on Saturday, you're taking on Tyson Pedro. Again, just like you, he's an unbeaten prospect. What are your thoughts on him and how he fights and what he brings to the table?
I don't watch my opponents. I know Tyson's 5-0. He's quite an athletic guy. I'm looking at him right now. His beard's a lot worse than mine. You know, I've got a Belteria beard. His is a Snyder. I don't know a lot about his style. I know he's a submission guy, and it's going to be an interesting fight, but I just don't know if he's got the experience that I've got. You know, I've fought on some top European shows and fought some top European guys, and I've been in some dark places in MMA. I don't think he's been there yet, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how he survives in my world, where I pull him into this sink or swim, you know, like a swimming pool. You drag somebody in, see they kick, they scream, and let's see if they can swim.
Leading up to this fight, you've been kind of vocal on social media, you know, poking some fun at him and taking some shots at him. What's behind that? You just trying to get under his skin, or are you just trying to be funny about the whole situation?
No, this is who I am. I'm just a normal guy. I like to. We're in this adventure together. Why not try and make it a wee bit better? If we had to go about and I just had to sit here like for this next hour, just like just staring into the camera, being all mean. That's not what we're here, man. Let's have some fun. So yeah, I like to have some fun with my opponents, and nah, he doesn't really bite, does he? He's quite a guy who's into himself. But his beard is a banger.
Exactly. And then you are the Bear Jew.
Yes.
Where'd that nickname come from? Did you give it to yourself, or did somebody give it to you?
You know what? I'll give you the exclusive why I'm called the Bear Jew. Sorry. Do you want me just now? Right. 2 minutes. Sorry, man. I can't answer that question.
Do you ever get any flack from that?
No, everybody loves it. Everybody loves the film. Everybody loves the Bear Jew, man. He's not a bad guy. He's a good guy. So, you can get your Bear Jew t-shirts off Hellcat Graphics. Check it out, man. See that wee plug there?
Exactly. Perfect. And then last question. Who's going to win the main event? Wonder Boy or Tyron?
Wonder Boy. I just love his style. I watched that last fight. It was explosive. Knockdowns. It's going to be a tough fight to call, but I'm going to go Wonder Boy. Unless Tyron Woodley comes up to me and says, I really like you, and then I'll go Tyron Woodley.